Well, kumusta kayo mga idol? Ang ating mga panood sa video ito ay ang laban ni Lennox Liwes versus Hasim Rahman. Pero bago natin umpisa ng video ito, kung bago ka pa lang sa aming munting channel, huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe at pag-hit na notification bell sa all para lagi tayo updated sa bago natin i-upload tulad nito. Maraming salamat po! Pero bago natin umpisa ng bakbakang ito, ay mag-intro muna tayo mga idol. Ating balikan na naging laban ni Lennox Liwes versus Hasim Rahman at alamin kung paano nga ba tinalo ni Hasim Rahman si Lennox Liwes sa kanilang bakbakan.
One.
Starting off with his left jab to the body, which is what
it's quite a challenge getting Lennox Liwes to come down and fight smaller.
Saying it. Rahman has got to understand, look, you get in that ring with the heavyweight, but in that bell ring, it's as much yours as it is his chance. His head to the right when he jabs, and that's not a good idea with a right.
One of the criticisms of Rahman, when Michael Grant did that kind of thing against Lennox Liwes in Madison Square Garden, Liwes made short work.
You haven't decided what you can do, what you're good at, nor is your
given this is the biggest event of his life.
He hasn't done anything to make Lennox Liwes be a little self-conscious yet. Man, with your left jab, you got to step in with all your might. Make his jab become a
toe with 500 stitches on his head. The right side, but he has not had problems cutting in that area.
He's a good counterpuncher. He prefers that his...
Two.
When Lennox Liwes had a lot of trouble with Frank Bruno, who was out jabbing.
Liwes landed a huge left hook in the sixth to turn it around and set up a knockout.
Liwes tried it, but he leaped in with the right hand.
CompuBox numbers in round one. Liwes 12 out of 31. Rahman 12. Right hand, left hook. Has told anyone who will listen here that he would knock Rahman out earlier. A couple of rounds could be significant as he maybe
was pretty close by Lennox Liwes. I also got Rahman thinking now. Make him miss every time he throw the left jab. Make him miss.
Chopping right hand by Liwes, jab there. Rock reaching.
Back with the hook. Almost fainted that time. You gotta feint the right hand.
His right hand effectively. It's because he set it up well with the jab. He let down so that he's hiding his right hand from him.
You can hide.
Three.
You see, Lennox Liwes has been able to watch a lot of boxing back down, and sometimes you don't concentrate on the other weakness that a fighter has.
A good point, George. The knockout will come.
From Liwes there. Rahman reaching as he tries to get a right hand to the butt.
Able to get a left jab in.
And Liwes with an bicep before the referee breaks him up.
Well, Rahman's got this big target that he can land shots.
Very well, Jim outworking him.
Left hand uppercut.
All things are happening good for Rahman. Lennox Liwes' hands are low. All stand there, not moving his head. You got to take advantage of those things.
However, round three indicating that Liwes might have got him with the right hand. Rahman. Liwes wild with the left. Left hook to the body.
Four.
Four begins with a Liwes right hand.
Lennox Liwes. Jim, when you get the big heavyweight champion room to punch, he's brutal. That's what's happening.
The power punches of Liwes and comes back with aggression of his own.
You know, the bad thing, he isn't covered up at all. Rahman does keep his hands up.
Well, sometimes the way you deal with fear, George.
Liwes with with his hands at or below his waist. Rahman hit a bit more.
And I guess it's so easy, he doesn't want to believe it.
Anytime you want, and so you don't work at it.
Attack it, make a fight out of it. You only get one of these good fights like this.
Baltimore, Maryland, trying to bring the heavyweight championship of the world to the United States of
Next to his left side of his cheek.
Liwes targeting Rahman.
Crowd is expecting to
5,
30 punches per round. Head is around.
Rahman jabs to the left, to the body once or twice, then he comes up with that right hand.
That presents the classic quandary for the judges. Is the busier fighter better? Or is
that right hand. He's having trouble staying out of his.
so far
Your eyes start to close, so what?
Yeah, you gotta go. That's right.
I don't like him touching his face like that.
His two disastrous moments back to the ropes. Hand by Rahman. That moment.
You want the man's title, go take it.
Excellent.
He can walk into some right hand. That's what's happening now. You're going to walk into them and walk to them.
Liwes with a jab, right to the body, left hook. Rahman, jab, 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 jab. Four of them chases Liwes across the ring. September 24, 1994, in London. Yes, he has. He got a brand new heavyweight champion, and he's
Seriously, and the way you could see he wasn't taking him seriously because he wasn't on the fight.
all week long. You were thinking it was shades of Tokyo prepared for this fight. Liwes clearly preoccupied with other things in his life.
Oh, beautiful, spacious skies.
Becomes the heavyweight champion of the world in one of the biggest upsets in shot in the dark as Liwes' right hand that seemed to start the trouble. Liwes smiled.
And careless, Rahman got inside and hit him a terrific straight right hand.
Just a perfect shot.
He had not many right hands through the fight. Liwes lived down to his preparation for the fight.
Absolutely. That's another brilliant line.
Drowned in old.
How can I explain this to Brad Pitt, George Clooney, Julia Roberts, Matt Damon? There's the stuff. A brilliant right hand by Rahman. But before the fight, he
can't
showed
do
it throughout the fight, didn't he?
And Rahman came, the people cheered for him.
To a winner, IBF Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Baltimore, Maryland team, Blue Roy,
CompuBox numbers. Remember that only 2 punches in the 5th round. And you see the difference in activity. Jabs, 38 out of 135 for Rahman. Liwes startling. Liwes again landing at a huge rate with his power punches, but Rahman threw almost the new champ.
Dito na po nagtatapos ang ating video. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Walang sawang suporta. Ikaw, idol, ano masasabi mo sa bakbagang ito? Para sa inyong opinion, i-comment mo niyan sa ating comment section sa ibaba. At kung nagustuhan mo naman ang video ito, paiwan naman ako ng like at pasubscribe na rin sa ating munting channel. Maraming salamat po sa inyong panonood. Sama kayo na rin lang, mag-ingat. God bless. Bye bye.